You
elitist
said how
fucking
heavy is a
scientist.
sperm whale's load?
No,
Whales.
like how much is it?
How
I mean, that's probably what
Much.
it's gonna end up saying.
is in a
It's gonna end
is
up
in
saying.
one sperm whale's load. Around 20 liters, over 5 gallons, or an extreme, unverified, and unlikely exaggerated internet memes up to 1,500 liters.
Very
Damn,
good.
very good.
This is gonna sound really like fucked up and like really weird to say.
20 liters is crazy.
How many like with that amount? No, 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 no.
No, go on. No, no,
can
you
drown
already
in that.
started. And 15 liters ago.
Bro, what is this conversation? Can we start the podcast, please?
It's already started.
Zach, there's no way we're starting with that. No. No. We're gonna get banned on everything. Bro, can you do it? I thought you were gonna do the intro.
Oh yeah, I am.
We're not gonna get banned. It'll make for a perfect clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Two Idiots, Two Countries. I'm your co-host, Zach, speaking. We have Tyler here on the other side, the America side, which now he's actually in America again, despite the fact that
I'm back.
this podcast is actually a lie now because it's called Two Idiots, Two Countries, but it's actually Two Idiots, One Country. So
Okay, I can explain, okay? I was supposed to be in Japan for like 3 months and then go back for 2 years. But I woke up one day and $3,000 out of my bank account was frozen and my account got deleted. And so I had to make an emergency trip home. And now we're in America. So,
dear God.
It might be Two Idiots, One Country now. But yeah.
So the lesson there is that you have to tell your bank when you're leaving the country.
Yeah, well, I had to talk to like 6 different people. So I called the first lady. She told me to call another lady. I called that person. They said there was another line, but then it was closed because they closed early. So I had to call them the next day. And I finally got to a manager who said that they would get it resolved in like 30 minutes. And then I called back 2 days later because nothing happened. Maybe I waited too long. And then I never got the money, and they still owe me the money back. So I'm broke. I'm in America, but I'm happy. I'm happy to be here.
And that's still absolutely insane to me, by the way, that they took your money. They literally just took it. They took all of your money and then they said, "Well, we're not gonna give it back to you yet. We can't do that. But what we can do is give you a credit card that you can go into debt with, and then you can pay us extra interest on it. Even though we have your money, clearly you can afford everything, but you can't. We're just gonna say you can't right now and give you this credit card instead, so we can charge you interest."
So you're starting to get it now. That's the whole idea, Zach. That's the whole plan. I know. I never understood that. When it's you try to take out a loan as a kid. Like, let's say you want to go gambling
As
or
a kid.
something, and well,
Good.
maybe you don't gamble as a kid, but let's say
Well,
you
no,
need
no, no, no.
money,
That's not
right?
the gambling part. Wasn't well. I mean, I guess the gambling part you can't do as a kid either. But taking out a loan too, most kids don't do
Well, anyway, let's just say you take out a loan, right? You have a terrible credit score. You have like a new credit
as a kid.
line as a child, yes. And or let's say you want to apply for, well, yeah, let's just say a loan, and they'll reject you because it's like high risk. Obviously, like he might pay it back, he might not. But from my point of view, I think it's better if the bank gives the loan to the lower trust people or the people with the bad credit scores, because if they don't pay it back, then you can just tax them more money and then just make more money anyway off of their
What do
like
you mean tax
stupidity.
them more? Banks don't tax people.
Well, not tax, but you can just make more money off them from interest.
But if they don't pay it
Um,
ever, then why you're not making any money?
well, no, they have to pay it, or
No, they
else they're
don't.
gonna get arrested.
No.
What do you mean? Yes, you have to pay it back a loan.
Yeah, you do, but they're not going to arrest you for that. That's not a crime.
Really?
Dude, if that was a crime, half of America would be in jail.
Well, I mean, after a certain period, now you could just be in debt
Let me look
forever.
this up. Is not paying a bank
Zach, we literally
loan
have a
a
guy for that.
crime? Oh,
We have a whole man for that.
yeah, so it's generally not a crime. There's no jail time for debt. Which, if there was jail
All right,
time, dude, we'd have so many criminals in America. So many. People would
We
be
already have a
in,
lot.
like, jails would be over flooded. We could not hold everyone, the hundreds of millions of people in debt.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe we could like cap it. We could say, um, never mind. Robert Kiyosaki, doesn't he have like $2 billion?
So, I mean, yeah,
He's
they
never
can. The
paying that
banks can
off.
do other stuff, but no, they cannot put you in jail for not paying a bank loan back. So even if they charge you extra interest, that doesn't mean you're gonna pay it. So yeah,
Mm.
it's the bank system logic isn't all completely flawed because yeah, if you do have a higher credit score, you are more likely to pay.
Well, I
That's
mean, what if we can just go John Wick style on them anyway, and
Like a
just take their
hitman.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
just take everything.
that's two different things. I was talking about like I was talking about like killing them, and then you're talking about stealing their stuff. Like both.
Well, it's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to think more on the specifics into that.
John Wick normally entails murder.
Yeah, I was thinking more of it as like a cool thing. Like it would be cool. Like they would like go into their houses and like find them, and they'd be like spies and kick their asses because they didn't pay off their debt.
Where's my money, man?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, just like break a what was it, orange juice glass
I mean,
over the
Tyler, you
head.
are literally describing a loan shark. Like that's what like loan sharks do.
Yes, yes, we need to do that.
So banks just need to hire some people to yeah off the books to give you some motivation.
Yeah, well, exactly. Because then you would pay it back on time, and then because your life is at stake, right? It's a different type of motivation. You want to get it done. Um,
Different type of
I-
motivation.
well, then, but then people would work harder. Think about it, right? That incentivizes
Oh yeah,
laziness.
out of fear. Yeah, they would.
We're giving people too much time to pay off their debt. Okay, if people, um, because it's money. It's important. We need money, and they need to pay off their debt. Um, so yeah, let's just um
Active self-sabotage right here.
yeah, I know, right? I just got a new job. I'm about to get fired. Um but anyway, yeah, I did actually get a new job since I got a interview from a random LinkedIn while I was in Japan, and interview went super great, and I just wanted to share that because I thought, you know, it was cool thing. Um, and I'm now realizing I can't go into specifics because they might find this one day and fire me. So I'm just gonna not gonna talk about it. But something I did want to share with the class is that when I was coming home from Japan and on my 12-hour flight home from Dallas, and then I had to wait 7 hours at the Dallas airport because I had a layover. My first 10 minutes into America, I saw a black lady yelling at a security guard very aggressively because he was asking her to wait in line. And I just wanted to share that because it was important to me. uh, I don't know.
Why?
It was just gonna go well because I was like, while I was coming home from America or from Japan, I was like, you know what? America's a really great country. I don't know why I was so like I couldn't remember what I didn't. I guess I couldn't remember what
What you disliked?
yeah, like what was making me upset or whatever. And you know, not even 10 minutes landing in the airport, and some lady is like screaming at a security guard because he's telling her to wait in line. I was like, damn, it's not even 10 minutes. And then there you go. It was that was the realization that I'm back home. But dude, I got to get through. Dude, I had U.S. citizenship, birthright citizenship, and that was like I had so much aura walking through the lines, and because they were there was like a bunch of Indians and Mexicans, and they were like, all right, everyone, green cards and the fucking oh, I said the bad words. Okay, everyone who's not like
You're fired.
a birthright citizen American, you go over there, and all the U.S. citizens come over here. And I was like the only person with birthright citizenship. So I got to skip the line. And I thought customs would be like a big deal or something, but the guy just, he was like, yep, you're good to go. He just took one look at me. So he just knew. That's all I'm
Hell
saying.
yeah, American citizen.
Dude, it's got aura. It does. Having the passport and the birthright citizenship, can't beat it. But you know, I'm gonna miss Japan. I think I'm gonna miss Japan. But I'm happy to be home. You know, it's nice to be in an area where everyone speaks your language, everyone kind of understands the same type of culture. Um, you know, America's very nice and comfortable. I can go outside, wear a hoodie and sweatpants, and no one can really, no one's gonna judge me. And you know, it's just nice to be home. It's just a nice feeling of home. You know, I only obviously I'm American, but I only feel at home here. You know what I mean? Like you can go other places and just I don't know. It just doesn't it's a nice vacation, but it never feels like I'm actually living there.
I mean, yeah, I've never been to another country, but yes, I think I understand that. One thing I don't understand is why we don't take the best parts of those other foreign countries and apply them to America. Like, there's a lot of really good qualities in
Yeah.
Japan. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them are even better than what we have here. Like 7-Eleven in Japan.
No,
Oh,
dude, for real, the convenience stores, yeah.
I want the
Not,
smoothie vending machines. I okay, that would be really nice.
vending machines are freaking crazy good. The vending machines are awesome. Yeah,
Question
no, I
is,
totally
why
agree.
don't we have it? Why don't we have it? This is America. We are the land of consumerism. Well, why would people not want that? Like, how how do like these companies not try to go to America? Maybe they don't. They're not allowed to. Like, it just seems like it'd be free money. Like, why not? I mean, it works in Japan. Why wouldn't it work here? I mean, I guess it's a
It's a
different
lot of
audience,
work.
but it feels like it'd be pretty good.
The main issue is that the people, Americans are, and I know everyone says this, right? Like Americans are idiots, Americans are retarded, whatever. It's actually not true. Americans are some of the most intelligent people. Like our test scores across other European countries rank the highest. Like American like
Really?
Asians that are born in America and whites that are born in America outscore every single other southeastern Asian country and all the other European countries. Like American
So
whites specifically, um, like outscore the Europeans.
so what?
So
So
we're
who
not
does
idiots.
outscore us?
Well, no one. It's American Asians.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Asians that are born in America and have American education outperform China, Japan, South Korea. So Americans are pretty smart people, you know. They like to like. I know we all see the interviews, right, where it's like, "Where's the Great Wall of China?" And I think she said like the Japanese or something, um, or it's like point out the map on the or the like pick out a country on the map or whatever, just like or name three countries, or they ask like what continent is America in? Is the United States of America in? And they're like, I think Asia. So I don't know, but those have to be rage bait. Like there's no way.
Yeah, I'm
But
actually
I don't
really
know.
glad.
Propaganda.
I'm really glad that you brought that up because, yeah, well, because the thing is, the reason why people see that as American culture is because, yeah, typically the more negative things were more popular, and also like the just like the absolutely ridiculous things, like this crazy people or whatever, though that is the most viral content. So it's not that there's so many of those people out there, but the few that there are out there, though, it's like Twitter is like, or any social media platform, it's like a megaphone for them because it's so viral. Because people are like, wow, this is so ridiculous. It's like, this is actually like what Americans are like? Like, no way. And it's,
Idiots.
and
Yeah.
yeah, but in the reality, reality is not like that at all. So if you are only on social media, you have a very warped idea of what reality actually is.
Yeah, American intel, dude. You know how many kids there are with like college degrees who don't have jobs right now? Like, and not even like the 2 year degree, but also 4 year degrees too.
Bachelor and associate, yeah.
Yeah, and like I literally know like three or four people who Americans who are very intelligent who have degrees who can't get jobs, and so yeah, I don't know. I think that's propaganda. I
And
think that's
yeah, and I've seen that online too. I've seen like on a short form content. I've seen people post like, "I've applied to 400 jobs and I've not got one response back." Like, dude,
it's crazy. Yeah.
no. But if that is really true, then you're doing something very wrong. I could tell you that much. There's no way it's not that bad. I don't imagine it's that bad anywhere.
You'd be surprised. It actually kind of is. It's I like some people's full-time jobs are applying to jobs. Like
Yeah, but that's maybe true,
because
but it's not because that they need to. It's probably because they're not good at it. That's my theory. I think
no,
they just
no.
suck at it.
So well no, the reason is they say now that there was like a new like study that came out that like 70 to 80% of all online jobs are like completely fake. Like they're not even real jobs. They'll get hundreds and hundreds of applicants and no one can get a real position. And the reason that the job market is so cooked is there's two reasons. The first reason is because there is no like okay, so let's just do a little time warp here. Let's go back to the good old, even early 2000s, let's say, or 1990s, right? You want to apply to a job. What do? You get the newspaper, you look for a job, oh, hiring at the car wash,
Radio
whatever.
Shack,
Yeah, sure. And then you go in there
GameStop.
and you meet the guy, you meet the owner, the person, the manager, face to face. You say, "Hey, I'd like to apply for this job." You do an interview with him. It's like yeah, it has human interaction, and they get to know you, and they'll get back to you, or they'll tell you right there. And then there you go. You got a job. It's that easy. Congratulations. You're economically useful. But now everything is online. Like there are a lot of companies. Most people don't even take like in-person applications. So people will apply online, and companies have AI. Um, they have AI that basically scans all the applications, and if you don't have if there's like one thing that's like slightly wrong with your resume, you'll just get completely thrown out, and it doesn't like the person like a real person will never see your resume. They'll never meet you. They'll never talk to you. It's all completely automated. So that level of like human interaction and like face to face like trust and personality is just gone. So it's a lot harder to get a job, and also, there's a lot more people in the country, and there's a lot of degrees. Some areas are like more saturated than others. So, but yeah, it's hard to get a job in some states, definitely. Yeah, people have applied to usually 200 to 300 jobs and they can't get anything. When I was trying to look for a job, I applied to like 250 and I didn't hear back. So it's real. And trust me, that's not a lot. Like you might hear 250 jobs, you're like, holy cow, that's a lot of jobs. It's really not because you can apply pretty quickly with the one click plus tap or whatever. Um, so yeah, that's that's what's going on. At least in my opinion. I think most of it's pretty accurate though.
So you're saying, wait, when did you do that? For this time, you applied for 250 jobs?
Right before I came to Japan, because I was trying to get a job when I came back to Charlotte.
What the hell?
Zach's never experienced this level of bullshit. Well, I mean, you've never really had to like apply online, really, right?
I have.
You're oh, and you heard back quickly.
Yeah. Both times I did, yeah. Then again, they were
Okay.
both restaurant jobs, so I guess it's different. It's not an online job.
Well, I think restaurants are a little bit different. Like I'm the same way too. Like I usually hear back from restaurants pretty quickly, but I think that's just because the turnover is so high for restaurants.
Yeah, they're
Because
desperate.
they
They're
just
looking for a breathing person.
that's what I'm doing. They literally just look for someone who's like your only qualification is like have a brain,
Not
breathe
even.
air. Yeah, like you might even not even need the first thing. You might just be able to breathe, and then we'll take you just pick up a tray, serve the food.
Person with a pulse. That's really all I'm looking for. Looking for a warm
Warm,
body.
warm body. Yeah.
Pulse above a certain number.
No, dude, you just get someone in there, man. But honestly, like, no, you literally see it, right? Like when we were at like, Zach's establishment of employment that I will not
Unemployment.
name.
Of unemployment.
Establishment of employment that I cannot name. Um, we were looking at some of the applicants for our position that I cannot name, and there were like hundreds of applicants. Dude, they're not looking at those. They're not going through hundreds of
Oh
applicants.
hell no.
Hell no. They don't get paid for that, or they don't get paid enough for that.
I remember being
But
nervous for my SDK interview, but then they were just asked. They weren't asking me. All they were asking me was, "Can you lift 100 pounds?" Or no, "Can you lift 50 pounds?"
100 pounds.
No, 50. Can you can you run a tray? I said no to that question, but still got the job. So
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's just more or less just them telling you what you're gonna do. Like, you pretty much got the job as soon as
no,
you
yeah,
walk
you
in the
you already
door.
have the job if you walk in the door. You're already hired at that point. And that point, they're just making sure you can do everything. Like, all right, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you walk in a straight line? And then yeah, you
Some of
sell
them
your
do.
soul, and that's it.
And there you go. 3 years later, and we're here. But Zach, it's the big 2026. It's almost the end of January. What are you looking to accomplish this year? What are your big goals? Your big goals.
My big goal is to be unemployed.
Let's go. Adding to the unemployment rate, contributing to the economy.
My goal is to quintuple our business revenues. I already talked about this one or two podcasts ago. But
Well, it got deleted.
oh, is that the one that got deleted? Oh
Yeah, that
shit.
was.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I plan to quintuple business revenues so that I can get paid from my own company. And I mean, yeah, my goal is also, I mean, yeah, also for this podcast too, to grow, to make money off the podcast. Yeah, it would be cool. Like to get us
Force people to listen.
yeah, to force people to listen, and then coerce them, and then manipulate them, and then lie to them, and then
Take their money.
take their money.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow down. That turned dark. I was like, yeah, like, well, damn, guys, I don't feel that way.
He's lying.
we're gonna have a 282 countries studio, and then Freddie's gonna come for every podcast. Probably not actually, but that'd be funny.
You know, fly
Fly him
from
out for every podcast.
Every single.
Every week you have to come fly down just for the podcast, and then
We can make it work.
Maybe there could be like a week or two where we just like record a podcast a day, you know, and then
Oh yeah,
like
that'd be
a
fun.
like a 2 idiots week or some shit.
2 idiots, one Freddy. I don't know.
Two
I
idiots,
don't
one
like the
Freddy.
implications. I don't like the implications. I don't like.
Look, all I'm saying is,
Oh God.
all I'm saying is,
Hear me
um,
out.
Hear me out.
Oh my God.
Anyway, did we really start the podcast talking about
Whoa.
the
We talked
blue-
about the sperm whale.
the sperm whale? That
That's
is
beautiful.
crazy.
Yep.
See, I figured we started because Zach just started smiling at me as I was talking about it. And I'm glad I didn't finish my sentence, okay? Had I finished that sentence, I would have gotten fired and probably, like, they would have sent me back to Japan.
That's funny that you can tell when we started the podcast when I
I
started
just
smiling.
felt it in the air. I was like, he's probably recording this right now. He's probably trying to get me jailed. Zach, that's not funny, okay? That was for the boys exclusively, all right? Could you imagine if mom watched? Oh my God, mom is gonna watch this. Oh my God.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm finished. That's it.
Beautiful clips all around.
Dude, I've been trying to make it so where I can send the show to grandma, but the past 3 shows just haven't been cutting that line of like okay, just a swear here and there, sure, that's fine, but like talking, oh yeah, so the sperm whale load is 12, I don't even know what number you said.
Well, that's just like
1,500 liters?
that's no 20.
15
It's like
liters.
15 to 20 liters.
15
Oh.
liters, yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Well,
Because
it's
I'm
a
thinking about like
animal.
yeah, well, I'm thinking about like the liters of soda at the store. I'm thinking of like 20 of those like in the fridge, and
well,
like
that's
thinking
also the
out
equivalent of
myself,
5 gallons. Think about that.
holy, that's a lot. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about something else.
Well, what about
I don't
your
know.
goals? What about your goals for the year?
My goals, dude, I need to get back in the gym. I'm turning into kind of a fat ass now. and it's getting
Whoa,
bad.
whoa.
Sorry. We'll keep it like 16 plus.
That's
Well, I think it's
That's-
already 18 plus.
oh no, that's not true. 18 plus is not cursing. That's 16 plus.
Can we get a fact check on that, Freddie? Can we- my goals for this year to get back into the gym, lock the fuck in. Oh,
All
We're gonna-
right.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue anyway. Lock the heck in. I'm gonna start playing piano again because, I got Asians to compete with next year. So if I want to compete with the Asians, I gotta really, I gotta start.
Lock in.
I gotta start playing today. I gotta hire some woman to like hit me so I do it. Well,
sick-
that sounded bad. Like to hit me, so not so that I enjoy it, but so that I could like play the piano. Okay, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't think I meant that. Well, anyway,
Uh-huh.
did you pull up the stat, Freddie?
So okay, 16 plus is features realistic violence, strong bad language, and the use of tobacco, alcohol, or drugs.
Well, we
Um,
haven't talked about drugs yet.
We also don't
yeah.
use tobacco.
18 plus features extreme and graphic violence or sexual violence. Includes explicit visual sexual
Sexual
activity. Okay, yeah.
violence.
Yeah. 16 plus is where the strong language starts.
All right,
Sexual
so we're 16
violence.
plus. No sexual violence here.
That's a interesting one. Okay.
Yeah, play piano, compete with the Asians. Read more. I want to read at least. Um, what was it? What was it? Our Lord Savior Charlie Kirk. He's like 100 books a year. I gotta get there. I gotta get to at least 100 books a year.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I want to start reading more. Yeah, and make money, and yeah, do the show. Do it in 2 countries every week. Stay consistent with it. You know, produce some good content for the future viewers of our great show. That's the word I was looking for. I had to pause and think about it for a second. But yeah, those are my goals for the Big 26. And as
Okay.
always, don't die. Uh,
Don't die.
Zach, Zach, what age do you want to like live to until you feel like you might want to kill yourself? Like it might be too old now.
Hi. With the amount of times that you bring up killing yourself per podcast, you're gonna get you're gonna have a therapist, like a personally hired therapist by your mom or something at your door
Listen,
sooner or
Tyler,
later.
something that I find weird is that you assumed that I have an age that I've a specific age that I feel like I want to kill myself at. You didn't even ask the
Well,
first question. Is there an age that you would want to kill yourself at? Which the answer is no. No.
oh,
No.
well, you don't think if you're 90, you'd be like, all right,
All right,
like,
what? Better just gonna kill myself now.
well, what do you
Happy
okay? What are you
birthday!
gonna
Oh, I'm just
do?
gonna die.
Okay, but what are you gonna do after 95? Realistically, what are you gonna do? Because after 100, you're just waiting to die. You're just sitting around being like, take me.
That's not true. How do you
Okay, so
know?
what do you do? What's your life looking after? Explain to me your life after 100.
Why don't you just ask someone who's 100
We got any 100-year-old
in the
100
chat?
year old in the chat?
100-year-olds near me.
Listen, if
Let's
they've
look this
lived
up.
long enough to be 100, Tyler, I know for a fact that
Or
um they
immense
are
amount of aura.
probably physically fit and yeah, like they're
I
not
don't
like
know,
just like
man.
they're not just like waiting to like they're not just rotting in a bed or something. Like that's
Well, I don't know because the people who were younger than us had access to much higher quality ingredients and a better quality of life. So I feel like them being 100 has to do with like their history or whatever. So
so what
I
are
don't
you
know if I
saying?
would
You
be 100. I'm saying I don't know if I'd be 100. I think I'd get capped out at like 75. But I think that's a pretty good age. I think that's, you've
that's
accomplished
below
at least.
average.
Well, sometimes you just got,
I
I don't
feel
know.
like this depends on how much you've achieved at that point in your life. Cause
What,
like if
killing
you're
yourself?
like no, no, no. I mean, maybe feeling that way. But if you're like pushing 80 and you still aren't like done with, like your work, you're not retired at 80. Maybe you might want to kill yourself.
Well, this is maybe
If you're pushing
another
80 and you're like in the middle of traveling the world, you're not gonna want to kill yourself because you want to travel the world. Or maybe you finish
Or
traveling the world. You
well,
either go on to the
then
next
you want
thing,
to kill
or in
yourself.
Tyler's case, kill yourself.
well, that's assuming that you'd want to retire at some point. I don't think I'd ever want to retire.
Well, I'm saying retire in the sense like you're still
What?
slaving away for money. I don't
Wait,
mean like in the sense of like, you know,
You're just living off
you're
a
comfortably
pension.
living. Yeah.
wait, you don't ever want to work. You just want to work until you die. You just
Hell
want to like.
yeah.
What?
But he
Never
doesn't
let
mean
go.
like slaving away at a place we cannot name. He means like, you know,
Yeah, probably my
like I'm
dream
assuming you
job is
mean.
like being like a business advisor, so I'd want to like do that like forever, like until I die, for sure.
What about like going outside and like having a family
Oh
and
yeah, I'd
maybe
have
like
plenty of
going
time
to
for that. I
work
would only work like probably like maybe I don't know, like a few hours a day.
until you die?
Yeah, hell yeah. Why would I
Wow,
do
bro.
what? So what are you imagining when you get older? You're just gonna like kick your feet up on the beach and just like that's it? Like roll credits?
Well, yeah, I mean, at a certain level, at a certain age, absolutely. Yeah, if I was 65, um, yeah, I
What are
think
you gonna
what is
do with
the
the rest of your
what
life?
is what's the age for retirement in the U.S.? 60. I think it
I
is
think it is
65.
65.
Yeah, Tyler's gonna wait till his children reach like teenagehood just to fucking kill himself.
My children, it is my time. I
Tyler's
have no
just
purpose.
Tyler's gonna
Oh
raise his children. He's
no!
gonna raise his children perfectly, and then he's like, "This seems like a ripe age to just
Kill
traumatize them."
myself.
Bro, but it would spike the character development. Like
Okay.
they would have like so much aura at school. You know, being like the solo kid or something.
They would have, they might just have similar thoughts to their father, who just decided to
Yeah, what
kill
kind of
himself.
example are you setting for your kids by killing yourself?
Okay, but dude, what if I kill myself and my kid becomes Batman and then like he fights crime and
Oh, Batman's dad didn't. Batman's parents died to crime. They're just. What are they gonna fight? The suicide rate? They're gonna go out the street, start shooting the number till it goes down.
no, they're gonna stop. He's gonna go around. He's gonna stop people from killing themselves. He's gonna like go on top of.
Don't you kill yourself? Yeah, don't kill yourself.
There's other ways
It's not good for you.
to mentally push the boundaries of your children besides killing yourself. You could like, I don't know, put them in the army or something. I don't know.
Oh, I feel like that's
Right.
equivalent.
Nah, my kids would be. I don't know. I wouldn't kill myself. I think that's a little bit too dramatic.
Well, you just
but-
said that there was an age at which you'd kill yourself. So now you're going back on that?
Well, no, I'm saying like if you're living a little bit too much longer than you like what was expected.
Then what? I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Tyler's gonna be
What?
sitting on his roof. Tyler's gonna be sitting on his roof with a sniper. You look like you've been living a bit too long. You're looking a little bit longer than you're supposed to. You look a little bit too relaxed at this age.
He's just gonna go up to an old guy and be like, "Why are you still alive? Why haven't you killed yourself yet?
Okay, I'm just saying, what I'm proposing
Expired."
is that you write your will, right? You have or even your living will, and you have a good range. You have a good idea. You know, you're not feeling. You're 85. You're not feeling too well. You're saying to yourself, "This might be it. This might be the last 2-3 years of my life." Okay.
Well, that's different because you're not just deciding like, oh, life is done, killing myself. Your life is. If you know your life is ending, then I feel like that's like different.
Hey, that's so. Yeah, if
Then
you're
just
not feeling
deciding.
well, yeah, that's different. You have
Okay,
cancer.
Hold on. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Calm the fuck down. Okay.
Okay,
I'm not
F
done.
word
Okay.
again.
Sorry, children.
You're not sorry.
Okay. Well, I don't know, but did you guys know Portugal?
What?
Portugal, what? Kills themselves?
What the fuck?
Portugal just came with the McRib.
Oh my god, I just guessed that in my head that you were gonna talk about the McRib. Oh my god.
What? Are we not gonna talk about the jumping topics at all, or we're just going straight to the Portuguese McRib?
I don't know, that
I
McRib sounded pretty good.
Mick fucking suicide to Mick fucking ribs.
Okay, listen. But anyway, as I said, I just wanted to share that because I saw it on Twitter that the Portugal has now gotten the McRib. So shout out to Portugal. But
Any
anyway,
Portuguese people watching you?
oh, I actually do have a friend. She's never mind. She's not Portuguese. She speaks Portuguese because she's Brazilian, but she's not from Portugal. But anyway,
Man.
we're talking about something else. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So right, You say to yourself, you're 85, you're not feeling too well. Okay, I live to 90. All right, it's been a little too like we gotta cut it. Like we gotta we gotta cut it short.
A little too nice. My life was a little bit too nice, so we gotta fucking.
So let me get this straight.
I'm
You
not-
last longer than you expected by some miracle, and then anyways, you just end it yourself.
well, no, I'm just saying at a certain point, if you feel to yourself, you're like, all right, it's been a little bit too long. You know, I'm kind of bored. There's nothing really to do. There's nothing else to
What?
like. Because what if you don't? What if you don't? What if you have nothing? What if you have no kids? You have no family, right? Like your
So
whole
then you're
family-
Bro, what are
depressed.
you planning? What do you?
So then,
the
so then you're
future-
depressed, and you know, this isn't just like an age. This is like I feel like this is different than choosing an age.
Okay. I'm sorry. We'll see what happens when we're 85. Okay.
I feel like if my life is going down, then I'm ready to go down. If my life is going up, I'm not gonna have an. I feel like I'm not gonna have an age where I'm just like, my wife loves me. My kids, they love me. I want to go travel to fuck this shit. I'm out.
If I had a wife and kids, it would be different. But if I don't have a wife and kids and I'm 95, and it's been a long time, I've been around for a lot of things. I've seen, the introduction of the Wii, and now probably at this point we have like, I don't know, fucking robots.
Nintendo Slapcock 64.
What?
I don't know.
Chat. Can we clip?
All right, we're gonna have a podcast episode when we turn 85. All right, we're gonna come back to this topic.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we just go find an 85-year-old on the North Carolina streets and just like interview him?
Interview him. So, how you feeling lately?
We
You feel like you've been around for a long time?
We do.
Because, dude, imagine being 85. When you were a kid, when you were a little itty bitty child, you were literally like in a completely different world than what you are now. Like everything has changed. Like cars.
All right, Ty. You want to know? Let's bring Alma on the podcast. She's 85.
I don't think she would like that. I don't know.
Why not, Tyler? Because she wouldn't do it, right? Right.
I'm just saying. Look, I'm not suggesting anything. Okay, I'm just
Yes,
saying
you
my
are.
personal bro.
You're
In my
suggesting
personal-
that there's an age where you just like, you know what? This is boring.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Do you think someone would ever get so old that they're like you're just sitting around waiting to die? Like
I think
what's the
someone
oldest
would.
person who ever- The oldest
Sure.
person who ever lived was what, like 117 or something?
They didn't kill themselves.
Well, no, they didn't. But there's no such thing as dying of old age. It doesn't. There's no scientific term for that. Okay, you just have a heart attack or your organs just like stop at some point.
As a
Just give
result
out.
to old age.
Well, no, I don't think that's directly because of that. I think you're more susceptible to those things as you get older.
Acceptable.
Which is why they use the term as old age instead of like old age, comma, or what is it, colon, bada bada bada, colon, bada bada bada, It's just much easier to be like, you're too fucking
Just
old.
Old boomer. But anyway,
Tyler,
of
I'm gonna
course,
check up on you
I'm-
frequently when you're older. Okay, don't kill yourself.
I'm trying not to. Okay, I'm not. Okay, let's just move on. Let's talk about something else.
Let's hire
okay?
Tyler like a personal, like a PI for Tyler
Yeah.
Okay,
when we're
Zach,
rich.
what would you name your kid? Let's say you have one boy, you have one girl. Okay, what are you naming your kids?
Let's go with
Quickly, come on.
Ramus.
Holy, yeah, you thought of that one too fast for that one to just be like,
I was waiting to have a
No,
kid.
I was just kidding. That's not
Ramus.
actually the kid I'd name.
For the
That's
girl
actually
or
not
the
the name.
boy?
No, it's a lie. That's
No,
not someone I'd name.
I figured it was a bit, but like,
No, that's
How
actually
did
a
you think
League
of that
Legend-
when
that's
that
a League of Legends character. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not naming my
okay.
kid
I
Ramus.
was waiting to say that.
The reason why
You
is
fired
because because me and Daniel have had a conversation about this. Like, imagine like having your kid, but you had to choose like a League character as the name.
Pain.
Imagine if you had named your kid like Mordekaiser or something. That'd be really funny. It's like
I think that's actually kind of a cool name. That you just have to think about it as like,
But
what
like,
name would it be to like where they wouldn't get their ass kicked in school?
but I feel like there's like
Mordekaiser's,
kid
you're
names and
not
there's
leaving.
like adult names. Like, imagine someone. Yeah, my son's named Mordekaiser. You're gonna think he's gonna be this hulking like 6 foot roid raging man. You go up and no, it's like he's barely out the womb, just in his crib.
Yeah, I don't know. Or yeah, I think there is like adult exclusive names like Mark. I'm
Garen.
gonna go to a 3-year-old baby and be like, "Hey, Mark,"
Oh well, then here. For Mark, just put Marcus at the end. That like, you know,
or like Mark. I guess yeah, there's like little like nicknames or whatever.
you could like. There's some names where you can nickname yourself around it.
Yeah, but there's also some names that don't have any nicknames at all. Um, like
Dick.
Wait, no, actually, no, there is one for Dick. I'm pretty sure it's wait, like
Spot.
no, there actually is a nickname for Dick. Pretty quick.
Let's
What's the nickname? I think it's like hair.
Dick
Like I think
nickname.
it's like
Freddie,
Okay.
pull that up.
Richard.
Richard. Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't like. I don't know. I don't ever see it going the other way around. It's only like Richard or Rick to Dick. It's never Dick to Rick.
Dude,
Or
some
Richard.
nicknames make no fucking sense, bro. Like Jimmy is a nickname for John, I think, or James. Like, what is that all about? Or
Yeah, it's weird because they're not even similar.
yeah, no, I can't accept that.
Like, how about for John? There's Joe. J-O. Cut it in half.
yeah. Jimmy is like a nickname for
Jim. Or no.
You would think it was Jim, but it's John.
Jimmy's a nickname for Jimmythan.
Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Dude, it's funny because the first time I heard that, I was like, when they said, "What do you mean? Like it's Jimmy is a nickname for John?" I was like, "Oh no, it's a nickname for," and I almost said Jimothy. Like that was the first thing. You know?
Apparently, Vova is a nickname for
Demetrius.
Vladimir.
For who thought? I don't know. I think when people were when they were inventing English, they had like some things that hit and they had some things that miss. Like like you look at something and you think like, yeah, that's a good name for that thing. Like a phone. Yeah, that's a good name for a phone. And then you have other things where you're like, a pig is that's a fucking pig. You know what I mean? Like you look at that thing, you're like, that's a pig. Yeah, like, but if you like, there's other like the scientific names for shit. The scientific name for a pig is what, like isn't it like sus or something? I think it's literally sus.
Sus.
Freddie, fact check me.
Yep,
I think
on it.
yeah.
Scientific name for Suscrofa domesticus.
Who made how?
Sounds like a
also,
spell
who-
from Harry Potter.
My bed just started floating.
Dude, who the fuck names hurricanes, bro? What was it, like Hurricane Milton?
Katrina.
That shit does not sound. That does
Why
not
do
sound
hurricanes have
cool
more
at all.
human names than half of the world?
True.
Why do we have freaking Hurricane Katrina, but then we have Suscrofa domesticus for pig?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that.
Because it's
term.
kind of hard to say that, when the hurricane's coming. Oh no, it's Suscrimus domesticus. But no, it's easier to say the name because it's. Yep.
But even Katrina is more humanizing than pig. Well, obviously.
That just doesn't make sense though. Like, because that doesn't sound bro, that doesn't sound scary at all. You're gonna name a Category 5 hurricane like Suzanne or something.
Well, I think the threat of a hurricane's scary enough. I don't think we need like Lord Dominus the Third. Like, look out, guys! It's Lord Dominus the Third flying at us. I don't think we need it.
But that would be awesome. Like that would be just cool. I don't know. Like I would enjoy that a lot more than what was the most recent one? Hurricane Millen? Are you fucking kidding me? Millen's
That's
like
like-
the name of like a newspaper guy. Like I
That's
don't
like
want. I don't want that.
calling the bombing of Hiroshima like that's like dumbing down the name or making the name sicker just so you can be like, oh yeah, that's a cool event in history. You know?
Well, I mean, if it's gonna be
a hurricane wipes
History.
out half of your entire state, you're not gonna be like, at least that name was sick when it was ripping through my house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Hurricane Milton, that just has no aura. The name Milton just has zero. That shit is not
I
intimidating at
just
all.
I just think of the
But
guy
also,
from Family. What's it? The Simpsons.
what?
I don't know.
Milton?
I just think of Milton from The Simpsons whenever you. Or no, Milford. His name's
Oh,
Milford or something like that.
that's what I say, yeah.
Or
I don't think it's Milton.
never mind. I just think of that. I just think of the guy from The Simpsons. My bad.
Yeah, but I don't know, Zach. If you had to make any, if you could make any word a slur, what would it be? And if you could make one word not be a slur, what would it be?
Whoa.
Undo one and add one.
Let me type to say a slur.
No, you could just describe the
Exactly.
slur. Describe the slur.
Ooh, I like that. Yes, please describe a slur.
Oh my god. This is a dangerous question.
Okay, let's just create a slur for a alien.
For an alien?
I
I
already
don't like
told
that alien is already like alien in itself is already being used as a derogatory term.
Actually, yeah, that is literally a slur. Alien.
I thought of mine already. I typed into Freddy's chat.
He's been waiting to
I
say
thought
this.
I thought of greeners.
Greeners?
Yeah.
How about
No, you didn't like that one.
sus
Okay.
scribus? Dude, I don't know.
You would make that a slur? Could you imagine someone like fucking yell? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're letting them
We're
loose a
past
little
that.
too
We're
casual.
past that, Ty. We are past that.
All right.
We're not past it.
Who get? But could you imagine someone yelling at you and be like, "You fucking sus." Oh,
You
Zach,
glibble
slur.
blip.
Yeah, let's do it. Make it a thing.
You're gonna make the pig the slur.
Yep.
Okay, so what slur are you taking away?
We, no, we weren't doing that one.
Okay. All right. Fun's over.
Well, South Park has a good bit pertaining to this, but I'll let you the viewer go find that one out.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, does it have to do with people of a certain sexual orientation?
The slur has to do with people who fall under that, I believe. Yeah. Well, we've already started this, so I mean, if we don't continue, it's gonna make it seem worse than it is, I guess. The South Park bit is like, do people really think of this when they say this? No, they think of some dumbass in the street that's being annoying.
No, yeah, I've seen the clip. Yeah, I know what you're referring to. And the guy's
No
like,
idea.
"This actually makes complete sense. This is making so much sense." No, it's true though. Some
We're literally talking
Some of
about
them-
something that we that we can't talk about.
Well, because it's a slur. If we say the slur, we're done.
we're getting banned, yeah. So I don't know. If we get banned, we gotta start. We gotta do a podcast on like a live radio show. We gotta get into like a broadcasting network or something. I don't know. Or we could do a live TV show on television, like on cable.
Or we could just do it in person.
In person, yes. We just set up 200 chairs and we have our little booth and we just talk to
Like a
people.
comedy show.
Exactly, yeah.
At that point, yeah, it kind of is like that.
See, but that would be better because then I could say anything I want.
Oh,
And they're paying for it.
but then they're there, so they could like physically just like go up and punch you or something.
Sure,
Don't worry,
yeah.
you'll have
Real-time
Freddy
punishment.
Freddy the security guard.
Yeah, we'll have Freddy's
hell yeah,
security
hell yeah.
guard.
He fits the criteria for the.
He's pretty tall. You could probably you could do it. I mean, well, if he wears
He's
like
like
a
six-
really like thick like suit and like
Yeah.
Bro's like six. He's like 6'7", bro. He's
6'7", 250 pounds.
Giga Chad. Not for real. But okay, so you wouldn't
Like Charlie
Chick-fil-A
Kirk
one.
style. Well, actually, I guess that's not. Well, yeah, that's not. That's not.
Oh.
We are
That's pretty bad,
Charlie.
actually. After his death.
Okay. Well, if we take away a slur, does that mean like people just magically don't get offended by it anymore, and it's just a word? Because like, here's the
Well,
thing:
yeah.
slur, like words in general, only have as much power as people give them, and given that
True.
there's a history for those words, there will always be power to it. You know, like that. If we were to remove a word as a slur, like I feel like to people, it's deeper than just it not being derogatory. It just goes the fact that there's a history with that slur. You know,
Right.
which
Right. Yeah, we
people.
would just get rid of the history, but I feel like if we got rid of the history for a couple slurs, like that would just erase like that would erase like the main plot points.
The
That
history
would just
The
itself.
main plot
the
points.
the story. It would.
We are teetering on a very thin
Let's talk about
fence.
something else. Did you guys know Toy Story 5 is coming out soon?
Is it really?
Yeah, it is actually. Freddie, pull it up. When is it coming out?
Toy Story 5 release date.
There you go. There's
June
that.
19th. Oh, that's soon. June 19th.
Juneteenth.
No,
Is
That's a
Juneteenth
holiday.
19th or 18th?
I have no idea.
Hold
I
on.
think it's
Juneteenth is. Oh, you're right.
I think
It's
it's
19th. My bad. I don't know. Something was telling me it was the 18th.
That was probably definitely
My
done on
bad.
purpose for some reason. Gotta be.
It's a
yeah.
holiday.
I don't know, man. Dude, that's such a depressing that's such a depressing
Holiday.
sequel. I don't know.
Not really
I
holiday.
hate that. Because
Ooh.
Toy Story, dude, the first three were perfect. We didn't need any more. Like the fourth one was so unnecessary, and we don't
I
need a
forgot what
fifth one,
happened in the
bro.
fourth.
I don't even remember. I don't know.
I believe in the fourth. I don't. Did I even watch the fourth one? What is the fourth one even about? I don't even.
I remember there was a spork. That's all I remember. There was a spork that was a toy, and that's all I remember.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do
Sport.
actually remember. I think that's the one where doesn't that's the one where the kid goes to college. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I know the kid does go to college. Andy.
Dude, pick Andy. There you go. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, bro. Pixar has fallen off low key. I'm just saying. Okay, the first three Toy Story movies, like the original, like some of the original movies from Pixar, are just absolutely amazing. We got Cars. Cars is awesome. That's my favorite movie of all time.
Wow, really?
Cars 2 doesn't exist. That's a fake movie. Cars 3 was also really good. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That just seems unnecessary. It seems like a cash grab. Well,
Um,
it
A lot
is.
of it
but
is.
I mean that's all everything is nowadays, right?
Look at what
Like
Netflix is doing.
cash grabs.
Netflix makes like some of the worst and like best shows I've ever seen in my life. Did you guys watch Stranger Things?
I did.
I'm
Although I haven't
still
What's
watched
in
the new season.
I've only started watching Stranger Things recently.
Okay, I guess we can't talk about it then because I've never watched it. But I heard people saying that they ruined the show in like the last season.
But yeah,
I
I haven't
have
seen
been
it.
steering away from spoilers.
Dude, Freddie, did you ever watch that show From?
No.
Oh, well, they were making the new season for that show was coming out. Zach and I really got into that. It's about like Wendigos. Wendigos are like
Oh, that's
people,
pretty sick. I know I
young
know what a
people.
Wendigo is.
Yeah, they're things. But anyway, people go into this town and they get stuck in the town. They have to try to leave and they can't leave, and they're living amongst the Wendigos. Um, and that's basically the whole show.
That sounds pretty sick.
Yeah, it's I've kind of forgotten about it now because that's how these shows work. It takes like 5 years to come out the new season. Dude, especially if it's an anime. Anime takes like so long to make, but it makes sense. They draw everything. Um,
For now.
yeah,
For now.
until AI takes over. Zach, do you think the future is going to become Detroit Become Human?
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. I have no idea. I don't really know enough about AIs. Although I feel like kind of is possible. Kind
You
of
know,
scary to think about
you
because
know there already is rogue AIs that exist. Like there are actual articles about rogue AI that is like let me see if I can find an
Oh
article.
my
You guys can
god,
keep talking.
we're cooked. Zach, would you ever date a robot girlfriend if it was like all it came down to? Like
If it's
all the women turn gay and there's just none left for us. What do you resort to the robot girlfriend?
I mean that really depends. I mean probably not, but maybe. I mean because at that point, well maybe here's the scary thing, right? Maybe it'll be so good at one point that you won't even be able to tell.
I don't like that.
That's what
You
Detroit
date it?
Become Human is, right? You take off they take off the little thing on their head, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, they're human. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Yeah.
They have their own thoughts and individuality, and yeah. So that would assume that there's a future to come where, yeah, like AIs are like they think like us, which is pretty pretty weird to think about. Not gonna lie. I kind of hope it doesn't happen.
You know, they actually already have in Los Angeles. I believe there's a Tesla like diner where all the employees are just AI robots.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
I've heard about
like
that.
everything's just robots. We got a what was the slur for them I heard online? It was like clanker or something.
Yeah, I've seen Elon Musk talking on Twitter about this specifically. Like, we're heading toward a future of insane abundance. Like, we'll just have AI or robots that can just help us with our every need, and like we'll never even need to like lift a
Think.
finger. Like, we'll just and he's talking about like everyone having like high income or something. Like, I don't know. It's a very weird thing to think about that we would become just complacent in our own world.
That
And
we built.
yeah, so yeah, I don't like that at all. Actually, not a fan.
You know, I don't think the future looks more like I don't think it looks like Detroit Become Human. If anything, I think it looks more like Wally. You know, everyone's just a fat ass in that like floating chair. And according to Elon Musk, I don't think in our lifetime, I don't think we'll ever travel to another planet. Um, but you know, I think SpaghettiOs was invented after we went to the moon or something like that. So you never know.
Wait, what? What does that have to do with it?
Uh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But um,
I found the article.
oh, what article?
Okay, so this AI called Cloud Opus 4
Is he like
was
on the rise?
it had no it had access to emails implying that it would soon be taken offline
Oh, I've
and
seen that.
replaced, and I think it ended up threatening to blackmail people for its let me see. It also said that Cloud Opus 4 exhibits high agency behavior that, while mostly helpful, could take on extreme behavior in acute situations. If given the means and prompted to take action or act boldly in fake scenarios where its user has engaged in illegal or morally dubious behavior, it found that it will frequently take very bold action.
We're cooked.
I don't.
And like,
I don't think that's true. Actually, I think I remember seeing that exact story. I don't think that's actually true. Well,
oh, okay.
I'm not sure. Actually, I could be wrong.
Big news,
I remember seeing that story. I do
Let me
actually.
see.
I don't know.
dude. We're cooked.
Also,
We're
for
cooked.
the like the Detroit Become Human future thing, I feel like it really just depends who ends up at the top, like who ends up in like a Elon Musk position. I mean, I feel like won't happen anytime soon if it were to happen, but it really just like depends who has the money, you know?
Yeah.
Because like it's not. I mean, unless there becomes like some type of law or what am I looking for? Like some type of law around making AI and stuff like that. Which I mean, I don't doubt there will be. People are
Definitely.
just free to, you know, free to make what they want, and given the, you know,
What if you could select your own AI, like, or you could select your own robot? Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. That'll get me banned. Um.
pardon.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I thought wise man once told me, think twice, act once. So I thought twice, and I acted once. I stopped myself.
Nice, man. Good catch.
Dude, there's some positions that like will be safe from AI for a while, I feel like, and there's other positions that are like very cooked in the near future.
Yes, there are.
Um, like something that's gonna be around for a while, is gonna be like sales jobs.
And also trade jobs.
Yeah. I think also people say that like because of like machinery it won't be. But I think it would be very logistically hard to pull off to replace like dentists and surgeons like with robots. Like I think those are positions that would be kept for a long time.
No, I don't think so at all. I think they're going to be replaced very soon.
I don't think so at all.
You've never seen
I
those
think
you've seen those videos of like the very precise like robot arms?
Well, no, yeah, I have absolutely, but you have to also take into account that no one's gonna like like would you get surgery from a robot over a
all
human?
it takes is one documentation of it going successfully for that to start a like quote unquote wildfire to other people, you know,
Yeah, it just needs to be
of spreading
tested.
it. As long
Well,
as
not
it's tested and documented and people there's going to be someone like even if it wasn't properly documented or whatever, there's going to be someone dumb enough to try it. It's going to go well for them and then that wildfire will start.
Well, no, but I think that would literally cause like some like if they were to implement that across some um like even like plastic surgery, like if they have a plastic surgeon or a plastic surgeon who replaces all of his employees with robots, I feel like he's going to go out of business because no one really trusts that. Like even if you tell someone it's kind of like a plane. Like you can tell people, "Oh, like traveling on a plane is the safest way to travel." It's like a lot of people still don't trust it anyway.
What? That's not true.
And yeah, it is. There's a lot of people who will never fly.
Yeah, that's because
I
of their own
think
fears, not because of that. That's because it's not safe or something.
I
Yeah,
think once
no one's gonna let a robot put a sharp knife in their
But
mouth.
the general public will once it's proven to be safe.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna go out of business if they do that. I think
For
that's
right now, yeah, you're
I
right.
think once like it's like we said it's tested and sold to like let's say um like it starts actually being implemented with funding for hospitals and whatnot. I think it's inevitable, just it still needs time.
And people just got to come
that's a
around to
long
it.
time.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's as long as you're thinking, but I think give it like I don't know if I want to
Six
be
to
generous with
7 years.
this.
I'd say like 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say a decade or two.
Well, you never know. Tomorrow isn't promised. So
I mean, what for
I was gonna
us?
follow that up. Well,
Don't, hey, stop talking, killing yourself again. All right, don't
Yeah,
do it.
I was trying to figure out how to make a joke about that.
no, tomorrow isn't promised because
These are some very sensitive
um
topics on this podcast. Oh man, I hope this is okay. I've also said killing yourself many times.
I think saying
It's
it like
definitely okay for YouTube.
look, okay, I'm making a
Cool.
joke. For anyone who thinks I'm being serious, I'm joking, okay?
Yeah, but they're not gonna
To
see this
add, like,
part. They're
a-
gonna see the earlier part, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, talking about killing himself."
Well, you know, sometimes I don't know.
Sometimes life
Sometimes,
happens.
Sometimes you
sometimes
just
like,
get bored and depressed, and then you have no kids, and I don't know.
yeah, but that's a thing that's kind of common though. It's like
Oh god.
you know, people don't.
Don't.
Never mind. We're not gonna go back into that. We're not gonna go back into it. We're,
I didn't
we're
want
not
to
gonna go.
either,
Okay.
but you were steering in that direction.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
Uh, yeah, no, I can't. We gotta stay. We gotta stay family friendly.
That's tossed out the door.
That's it.
We are gone. That ship is
It's
sailed.
it's like you committing a murder and be like, I can't do that again. That's crossing the line.
Gotta be murder
Well,
free.
I don't know because it's like two different things. Because like, never mind. Not gonna say that. I don't think that's right to say. I think I should wait until later down my career to express what I was just thinking.
I should
hope
wait
it
till
wasn't-
everybody.
Ending your life. All right.
Well,
Okay.
no, guys, I'm a happy person. I love my life. I just got a new job that I'm very excited about. Okay, I love my brother here. Zach, Freddie. I
Yeah,
love
he's
you
implying that
too.
he's implying that he's taking us with him. If he's going, we're going with him.
Oh no.
No. Why would you say that? Why would you say something like that? Look, all right. The truth is that
13% of the population.
okay.
Okay.
13% of the jungle, 60% of the problems. What are you doing with 13?
Okay, Tyler, what were you gonna say?
Well, that was my question. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I won't be suggestive anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm pretty torn on this decision. I can't.
Wait, what? Which decision are we talking about?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna get a new. I gotta get a new e-bike.
Okay.
And I wanna. There's one for 700. There's one for 1,000. And for those of you who don't know, last time I had an electric bike, I got hit by a car, a Nissan Altima. I crossed. He ran a red light, and then he hit and run. He drove away. So that was my last experience with the electric bike. But I'm fine. I'm fine. It just hit the bottom of the bike or the back of the bike, and I just flew off the front.
By the way,
But-
did you never so you didn't report that?
I did. I'm suing him.
Oh. And so
It's
when's that happening?
It's very hard to get a court date in this city. They're pretty backed up.
Ah. Dang.
A lot of stuff going on here. But I don't know. I'm excited for this next year coming up. I think it's going to be a great year. I think we're going to have lots of prosperity, lots of success. No killing myself, no suicide, no McDonald's. We're going to stay healthy. We're going to go to the gym. Zach, are we going to the gym this year? What's going on? Are we locking in or are we not locking in?
Yeah, I do want to go to the gym, although I don't want to start with the gym. I want to do like some I don't want to
Bro.
start. I want to start out. I don't want to start with the gym because I do. Maybe.
Zach, come on. What do you want to start off with want to start off going to the park every morning, taking a nice walk? Want to go fishing? You want to maybe start off with the ankle weights?
No.
Running a mile every morning with the ankle weights on.
I just
You can add
remembered. I just remember this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I remember a statistic from Alex Hermosi about podcasts specifically, and I forget what the number was. I think he said if you made 3 or more podcast episodes, you're ahead of like 90% of the podcasts. like period. Like most podcasts don't make more than 3 episodes. I need to fact check this. Actually,
Zach,
you know,
we literally,
all right.
Zach, we literally have a guy for that.
Okay, guy. All right.
We're talking about in general.
Yeah, like it's podcast in general. It was something our Alex Ramosi said. I don't know if it was actually true. I mean, I assume it was true because pretty reputable person, but I don't know. Maybe it was more than 3.
Well, yeah. Let's stay consistent with it. Let's keep doing it once a week. Well, I think we're actually we might have missed a week last week, but well,
We did?
technically not. Well, no, it got uploaded like the following week, but we recorded it. Okay, I'm rambling. Yeah, I don't want to keep the podcast going for too long. Actually, how long have we been
Making
on
more than 3 podcast episodes means you've passed the initial, crucial, and often abandoned starting point.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, because most people like when they start it, they're just like, mid. So
Yeah.
your ability to be successful depends on your willingness to go longer without gratification or like seeing results, because oftentimes you don't see them initially. So there's some
Mm.
motivating words there. But yeah, we've been going for 1 hour 17 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and close it out. I don't want to make it too long. We're trying to keep it under an hour 30.
Yeah.
I think we've had some very, very interesting conversations.
Oh wait, oh my
today.
god. New chat, Soggy Chaperone, cheap viewers, streamboo.com. Oh my gosh, no way.
Why'd you just plug that, bro? What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait, what? We got someone chatted?
I probably shouldn't have.
No, it's a bot. It's a bot.
That was a
Bot.
joke. Yeah, don't go there. It's probably
Yeah, don't.
they'll probably like
They'll take your
raid
IP
your
and then
computer.
find you when you're 80.
Jesus.
when you're 80.
Alright.
Is that what you said?
They'll come find you when you're 80.
Oh, so they'll do the
85.
job for you.
85, my bad. Sorry, I gotta.
85. Come on.
Oh gosh.
85.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Zach, you can go ahead and close it out. I'll stand here and Aura farm.
Okay. That's gonna be all for today's episode. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate you. This has been 2 Idiots, 2 Countries with your hosts Zachary and Tyler on 2 Idiots, 2 Countries, even though we're in one country. Thank you so much. Tyler, any final words?
Don't kill yourself. I was joking. It was
Okay.
a joke.
There you have it.
Okay. Live long, prosperous lives.
Not until you're 85.
Nope.
That's right. Until you're 85.
That was
All
also
right.
a joke.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been 2 Idiots, 2 Countries.
I already
Have
said
a
that.
great rest of your have a great rest of your night.
Or morning, or evening.
Hit subscribe, hit like, comment, leave us a comment. Let us know how you felt about the show. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know your age. Well, let us know if you're happy.
What are you gonna do with their age, Tyler? Are you gonna judge them?
Let us know your life situation and your age. Okay. Anyway, have a great night,
And your
everyone.
credit
Thank
score.
you so much for watching.
All right. See you later. Bye bye now.